All right, let's talk about Queen Cleopatra yet again because there are more developments for this show. Here's another fun fact. Unlike the show, which doesn't embrace facts, this series has dropped again with critics. It is now at 10%. So critics don't like the show. Audiences don't like the show. Nobody likes this show. And I think that that's hilarious. I think this is funny. This show, by the way, also is about to slide out of the top 10 for Netflix. Didn't hit number 1. It came out at number 4, and it's already on its way out, which is even better. So this is yet another failure for Netflix. It seems like they have more fails than wins, honestly. I don't know how this company stays afloat. They need original programming, and when they do original programming, it ends up like this. The only thing they get right is stand-up. They should just become a stand-up network. Just do a bunch of stand-up. I think I'd be fine with that. If they get Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock to do specials like they've done, it'd be worth it just for that. But you know they're going to throw in a bunch of... If they decided to do that, they'd give Amy Schumer 30 specials and Dave Chappelle 1 because they would just bank on that one, saving them over and over again. The people who run this company are idiots. Idiots. So this show not going over well. We went over these yesterday. Let's take a look at some of the stuff going on. I wanted to show you this real quick. Jada Pinkett Smith hasn't been very active on social media. She's not been very active. In fact, the last time she tweeted was April 27th, where she said Redbubble Talk is in talks to finding a new home because she's got to keep her podcast where she airs out all of her dirty laundry. That show has turned Will Smith into a disaster. Redbubble Talk destroyed his career. I can never look at the man the same. I don't know about you, but I can't look at him the same. But on February 16th, she also tweeted out, and this is about the African Queen series, but not so much focused on Cleopatra. But if you go on here, like everyone's posting Cleopatra was of Greek origin, and everyone's making fun of her. Like here's from 4 hours ago. Everyone's just going on here and making fun of her and posting stuff like this. Mark Wahlberg is Muhammad Ali. But here's the best article of them all. I've got them all right here. This is the best one. This is from Decider, true shill outlet, I guess. I don't think I've heard of them until today. I've probably used them before, but I don't know them offhand. But I found this just searching Queen Cleopatra because, you know, the media are going to media. This is why they all lose money, is because they put garbage out like this. Listen to this headline. Queen Cleopatra audience score getting review bombed on Rotten Tomatoes isn't funny. It's racist. Of course. Yeah. You're the racist for pointing out that they are changing history. Seems a little bit more racist to me to take an Egyptian cultural icon and change it into a self-insert for your grandmother. Because don't forget, right at the beginning, they dive right into the facts in this show. Because right as the show starts, a grandmother, or no, some producer says, my grandmother told me that when I was a girl, she said to me that I don't care what to tell you at school. Queen Cleopatra was black. Ignoring all of the evidence out there. It's okay because Grandma said that Queen Cleopatra was black. So that just overrules everything. Overrules any DNA evidence. overrules all the historical paintings and busts that exist of her. All of that is fake news. Grandma said that she looked a certain way. Let's make a whole show about it. So Decider jumping in. What's funny is this is why I always find this shit funny. The only score they're talking about is the audience score. They're not talking about the critics, only the audiences. Isn't that funny? For some reason, you're not allowed to have an opinion on this shit. This is what this always says to me, is that you aren't allowed to have an opinion on this show. You're not allowed one. The only people that are allowed to have an opinion on TV and movies are critics. They can have bad review scores, but if an audience does it, they're racist. What a joke. What's funny is the article does mention critics. But they don't put it in the title. Isn't that funny? Here's another fun quote in here where they talk about armchair historians. That's been a thing for a long time, by the way. But you don't need to be a historian to know that she wasn't black. The audience reviews aren't much different. Depicting Cleopatra as a sub-Saharan African in a documentary is historically inaccurate and became seen as an insult to both Greek and Egyptian history, wrote a one-star reviewer. Other armchair historians claim the series is a fictional drama, historically inaccurate. Well, that's because you can easily do a Google search and see that it's inaccurate. It's funny that they're running to defend this show so hard when they know it's fake as hell. They know this is fake bullshit, but they just sit there and then they call you an armchair historian. That's okay. I can sit in my armchair and do a little quick Google search to see that this show is full of shit because Mama says that the show is right.
Mama say that happiness is from magic rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue. Well, folks, Mama's wrong again.
Anyway, I just find this funny. They should have just got an Egyptian woman. Nobody would have cared if she just got an Egyptian woman. And by the way, once again, they're still calling all of Egypt racist. Anyway, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.